Hi everyone, welcome to Playful Pathways. My name is Aideen and today I want to share with you one of the top tips that I give to parents that I coach. It's just 4 little words, but if you can get the hang of saying them regularly, then it can have a really powerful impact on your relationship with your child. So, what are these 4 little words? Let's try that again. That's it. Let's try that again. So why are these words so powerful? Well, nobody's perfect. You're not perfect, your kids aren't perfect, I'm certainly not perfect, and we have to accept that we all make mistakes, especially in our relationships and our communication with other people. We all have moments when we think, oh, I shouldn't have said that or done that, or I wish I'd said it differently or I'd handled that better. But when adults are dealing with kids, it's really easy to think, I can't admit to those mistakes because then I will lose my authority over my child. The problem with this is that kids are learning from us all the time. And if we set an example that nobody admits to their mistakes or it's not okay to make mistakes in the first place, then we also set an expectation of always needing to be right. This, of course, is totally unachievable and just leaves everyone feeling anxious or ashamed at the thought of getting something wrong. And what's more, you totally miss out on the opportunity to learn from these mistakes. That's why Let's Try That Again is so powerful. It gives everyone a chance to safely admit when they're wrong, to make amends, and to do things differently. It's something that you can do when you've made a mistake, and it's something that you can teach your kids to do. Let's say you've had a really rubbish night's sleep and you're feeling tired and cranky, and then at breakfast time, one of the kids accidentally knocks their bowl of cereal all over the floor and you just lose it. You're shouting and telling them off and so on. However, once you've calmed down, you realize that you overreacted. This is a perfect let's try that again moment. You can go back to your kids and say, I'm sorry I spoke to you the way that I did just before. I was feeling tired and cranky and I took it out on you and that wasn't fair. Can we try that again? Now, this might mean just saying what you wish you'd said, but what I actually recommend you do in this moment is that you get into some role play with your child. You recreate the scene, have them pretend to do whatever it was they were doing, and then you step in and you say what you wish you'd said in that moment, or do what you think you should have done. It sounds a bit ridiculous, I know, and if it descends into giggles, then embrace that. You can even go right over the top in your characterization of yourself if you want to. The more playful that you can make this, the easier it's going to be for everyone, and the more you and your child are going to learn from it. And of course, as well as trying again after your mistakes, you can also say, let's try that again when your kids have made a mistake. Let's say you've asked your kids to do something like tidying up and they haven't done it. You can say something like, oh dear, this room isn't tidy like it was supposed to be. Let's try this again. I'm going to leave and come back in 1 minute. Or when a child is rude or demanding, you could say something like, do you know what? It's the funniest thing, but my ears just don't work when somebody is rude to me or when they don't use their nice manners. So I'm going to give them a little bit of a jiggle and let's see if you can try that again. The let's try that again technique is also a great way to resolve and learn from tantrums or outbursts. Once your child has calmed down, you can recreate the scene that triggered the outburst and then literally get them to play out the better choice that they could have made in that moment. And again, if any silliness or playfulness emerges, just embrace that. If you manage to get the hang of let's try that again, then here's what you and your child are going to get out of it. Neither of you is going to have to carry around that horrible feeling of knowing you did the wrong thing or wishing that you'd done something differently. You'll have an opportunity to say sorry, forgive each other, and repair any rupture to your relationship. You'll be showing your child how to apologize and how to own up to their mistakes. Your child will see that it's okay and normal to make mistakes. You'll both be practicing better ways to respond and better ways to handle difficult situations. And finally, you'll be showing your child how to learn from their mistakes, which will make it more likely they'll be able to make better choices in the future. I hope you decide to give this idea a go. Don't give yourself a hard time if it takes you a while to get the hang of it. And of course, if you've got any questions, feel free to get in touch. If you like this idea, then you'll probably like other videos that I've made. So check these out and press subscribe so that you can be notified when new videos are released. Finally, for more advice and tips, then check out my Patreon page where patrons can download additional resources and guides linked to my videos. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye.